Oh, with the outswing, a free-handed near post and a goal for the Wanderers. The breakthrough arrives through Matthew Sporanovic.
That was a very, very difficult period for all of us players to go through.
We went back to a hotel together to kind of spend a bit of time just to reflect on the A-League season and I guess try and come to terms with what had just happened, because even the way the grand final unfolded, it was a bit of a shock.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't difficult. I was very proud of the group. It's hard for the players to see that or understand that after a grand final loss, but I knew they gave everything and were so close to winning that and played well enough to win it. But then we had to get up early Monday morning and play in the Champions League round of 16. And it was tough. You know, we got there to Hiroshima finally a little over 24 hours before kickoff. And you know, that was really a challenge for me to try and get the players ready for it.
It's a chance. Ishihara scores for Sanfrecce Hiroshima. Shot on the turn from Matsuda. It might break for Ishihara. Oh, that's really good. Force the turnover, the Wanderers. Here's Tomi Juric. Down he goes, and it's a penalty. He's awarded the spot kick against Hayashi. And Juric puts it away. Shibasaki's delivery. And Kovic wasn't sure, it sneaked in. Disaster for the Wanderers.
As a spectator, I was extremely nervous. I was biting my nails and I was cheering as loud as anybody. When you're in the stand and you don't have a part to play or I don't know, any influence in the game, it's hard to watch. It's not a good feeling.
All the strings at the moment, Shinji Ono. Here he is, Ono. Still Ono to the byline. Puts it back post. Chance here for Western Sydney.
One of the best moments in my football life.
Oh no, looking for Juric.
When it dropped to him and I saw him running onto it, I knew what was going to happen. And just the satisfaction that we believed that it was possible. And so to show everyone that, you know, that we could follow through with that belief was just such a good feeling.
We knew in that change room that we could do it, whereas everybody out of the stadium had written us off and gave us absolutely no chance to qualify and go through. So I think that, you know, that just shows again the belief we have within ourselves, that even when we're down and out, we can bounce back and achieve things.
It was an amazing feeling, and it's something that I don't think will really sink in. It's one of those things that when you stop playing, you look back and you think, wow, it's an amazing achievement to be able to do that against one of the top teams in Asia.
The feeling I had when that hit the back of the net, it's a memory that'll live with me for a long time.
That was a special moment for all of us players, and we could feel that in the change room, that satisfaction of going through to the next round after all the hard work we put in, and everything we've been through as a team.
They left their heart and soul on the pitch that night at Parramatta. You know, they gave everything they had to try and help the club go through. And you know, several players did that knowing that they wouldn't be there to experience a quarter-final. And that's credit to them as people, as players. We want to win this trophy and want them to know that you know, they're with us, and you know, they deserve as much credit as anyone else. We've got a lot of new faces. They're all integrating very well within the group. There isn't a person at our club that isn't looking forward to this game. Whether that's administration, whether that's players, whether that's staff, this is what you want to be a part of. You want to be a part of this. You know, there's a huge media contingent. Everyone's ready, anticipating a big game, and we anticipate to play our part. We will certainly play our part tomorrow.
I was a bit surprised. I mean, this is a World Cup winner, Champions League winner. He's won it all, basically, and to see that he was that incensed over what I thought was a pretty straightforward decision, yeah, it was a little bit shocking, but yeah, this is football. Anything can happen, and that's the beauty of it, and it adds to the spectacle.
It was almost like they didn't trust the team, like they didn't believe the team could do it on their own, that they needed to take matters into their own hand.
We expected things to happen, but you'd never think that someone would intentionally try to crash into your team bus on a highway. There's certain lines that you don't cross, but you know, this is what it means to them. It's more than results, it's more than one game, it's their livelihood and their lives.
Communicating via an earpiece. Beautiful skills from Elkerson into the area.
I've said to myself as well in the time of the game, if everything we've been through these last couple of days is fair to what they've done to us, then I'm sure he'll score. But if it's not fair what they've done, then this isn't going to go in.
Elkerson, Kovic makes the save. It's a huge moment for the Wanderers. He's inspired the veteran. Shang Hung, and they are through. And he's onside. And here goes Mark Bridge. Oh, it's a penalty if it's not a goal.
As soon as I stepped up to the spot as well, I could have closed my eyes and kicked it. I knew it was going to go in because it's just the way it was meant to be. And a proud moment for myself and for the club as well.
Tommy Juric, right into the bottom corner, unerring, and it is silent in Guangzhou. That's unbelievable. The Western Sydney Wanderers through to the semi-finals against the odds. Tony Popovic's men have beaten the defending champions Guangzhou.
Experience you never forget. think it's good to be part of it and obviously go through it, and you actually enjoy. That's what makes you want to turn up, train every day and work every day for times like that, going away in a crowd like that. And I think it's hard to describe it in words. I think maybe 20 years down the track you can sit down and think about it. It was a night that we won't forget.
Probably up there with one of the greatest achievements that I've been a part of. And we've had many highs here, but just watching the players in the second leg, you're talking about you're playing in almost 80% humidity against a team that's got 30 games under their belt. And when I looked at the players at half time, and you could see that they pretty much had nothing left in the tank, and they'd given everything, and I was so proud of them. And they somehow found a little more in the second half and got that vital goal which helped us get through, and it was an immensely proud moment as a coach.
That basically showed everybody that we can go all the way in this competition and take it out.
And when they didn't get a walkover opponent, it really, really frustrated them as individuals, as a team, as a club. And I mean, it's not to worry us, that's in the past. It's where their campaign ended and ours went to the next game.
Sol eventually clear their lines, and there's panic at the back, and they're away through Escudero. Making up the ground is Hamill, and he did enough. Credit Brendan Hamill, because he got into a real pickle with it. Lovely pass that is. And now Summer slicing it just wide, and it had the crowd interested, it had the Brazilian interested.
That does interested. No, you're right, he did.
He's farming it out to Charduri, who drives it in, and Molina improvising was that close to giving FC Seoul the lead. A moment. Now Everton Santos! And Kovic blocks it all the way and tipped it over.
We went away from home to Seoul. We didn't have enough players to field on the bench. So we were one short on the bench. We debuted two 17-year-olds in the ACL semi-final. The players just kept defying the odds.
If you have a look at that game, the first half was quite tight, and in the second half I thought we ran all over them and played some great football. We never panicked because we had that belief in ourselves, and yes, it's a real testament to the team.
Cole on set-piece duty. Keeper comes. Punches only as far as Polyak. That is it for the Wanderers. Mateo Polyak with a stunner. A goal inside 3 minutes. FC Seoul's keeper punched. And Polyak punished him. The moment where they showed they were ready to take the A-League by storm. Bridge got a hat-trick that night. Alidi fights it in. Is that the goal from Shannon Cole that puts the Western Sydney Wanderers into the Asian Champions League final? He wanted it more. He stood up in the back post and he headed it home. The Wanderers 2-0 up.
The whole week actually at home, I would look at the doorways in my house as if it were the back post and line my body up and go through mid-air at the back post, and I made a run at the right time and Labby put the ball in the right place, and there was a little chance at redemption. So it's funny how little things, stick in your mind at the right moment.
One of the heroes tonight, and the fairy tale run continues for the Western Sydney Wanderers. They're through to the Asian Champions League final.